Monday night. Ray and Dave Davies of the Kinks at House of Blues Thursday, May 25th. My thanks to Ariana Morgenstern for producing the calendar. Please contact her here at KCRW with any questions that you have. Last but not least, former members of Uncle Tupelo have a new incarnation they call Wilco. There's a new release titled AM, brand new, from the band Wilco. You'll find this on Sire Reprise. Wilco's appearing at the Whisky A Go-Go tonight, and they'll also be doing an in-store at Rhino Records tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, and then they head out to Santa Ana for a show at the Galaxy Concert Theater tomorrow night about 9:15. We'll be meeting members of Wilco in just a few minutes. First one from their new release, AM. It's Wilco next as morning becomes eclectic.
Tell you mine before you go. You've been thinking about somebody new. That's not the issue. Secrets, I have some too. I'll tell you mine before I say goodbye to you. I've been thinking about leaving too. That's not the issue. Say goodbye, but I don't know how. You've been sleeping, somebody new. That's not the issue.
Wilco is the band. The album AM, it's on Sire Reprise release. That's not the issue, is the track. They're appearing at the Whisky tonight for a show that starts up about 10:30. Kevin Salem opens earlier in the evening, about 8:30 or so. And the band is heading to Santa Ana tomorrow night, and on the way, stopping by Rhino Records for an in-store tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. I'm Chris Doritas. Morning becomes eclectic on KCRW. Good to have 3/5 of Wilco in the studio with us this morning. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
It's Jeff Tweedy. How you doing, Jeff? And
how's it going?
Really good. Jay Bennett, I see you stepping up to the mic. I know you guys had very little sleep this morning, so I'm going to try to help you out as much as I can and
Please.
do
Thank
a
you.
lot of the talking. And I'm looking now at Max Johnston, who is equipped with one of several instruments that you'll be performing this morning, right?
Which particular one, we're not sure. What is that, Max?
It's one of the
dobro.
There's a dobro, yeah. And standing by, fiddle, and who knows what else. But I guess the obvious question, Jeff, is, the Uncle Tupelo thing. It's been just over a year now since the group broke up and Jay Farrar left the band, and really made you guys reconsider and redirect.
Yeah, I don't know if it made us reconsider or redirect that much. I don't know. Jay leaving really made us, get a lot closer, because we had to depend on each other to get through the end of Uncle Tupelo, which was sort of depressing. But as far as direction goes and stuff, we don't really talk about stuff like that much, or redirecting. I don't know. It just kind of happens if you don't talk about it.
Yeah. I guess, what would qualify as that, though, is given a new name and...
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
That much anyway.
I'll
right?
buy that.
But the rest of it's sort of played by ear?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing we really, established early on was that we weren't going to really take very much time off. We toured for a while after we knew Jay was leaving. For like 3 months, and in that time the consensus was to get working again as soon as possible. Otherwise we'd sit around and feel sorry for ourselves and all bummed out. Things were, we were having a good time.
Yeah. Well, just to sum it up, Jeff, you, I guess, had been playing together with Jay Farrar for 12 years or something
Like that,
since you were in your teens.
Yeah, since freshman year in high school.
Wow. It's probably
a good thing.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But what was there any sort of grieving process that because it's almost like losing a family member, isn't it?
I guess, I don't know. I honestly, there are definitely parts of it that are really hard, but the main thing was, I think we both really come a lot farther musically than we ever thought we would have, and that was that's pretty much what I was focused on, just continuing playing music. And the friendship side of our relationship was always sort of strained. From day one, we were really different people, so it's almost, the music was always the kind of thing that kept us together, and if that wasn't going to be there, it was really kind of easier not to feel loss from it.
Yeah,
I don't know if that makes any sense.
It makes sense to me. And before we head into our first live tune, let me just ask you about the writing aspect of it, because Jay was really a partner in writing for you.
Not really. The thing is, we took credit for joint credit on almost everything that appeared on Uncle Tupelo records, but we wrote separately. Generally, the songs were brought in pretty much in their form. The way they sounded on the records. Well, not the way they sounded on the records, but the structure and the lyrics, and basically the songs were finished when we bring them to each other. So there wasn't really that much of a transition to make as far as writing.
And
except for knowing that it wasn't going to be a part of Uncle Tupelo.
Yeah. So the songs that would come to Uncle Tupelo from both you and from Jay, were they pretty much equal? Was it 50-50?
Well, that's what ended up on the records, yeah. I think I probably tended to write a little more than Jay, but we ended up, doing about the same amount on the records. Jay definitely probably wrote a little more earlier on. And
then you sort of started to steamroll a little bit?
Yeah, I steamrolled him.
Okay, well, let's head into our first one here. Wilco's in the studio. We're speaking a bit about Jay Farrar, who left the band about a year ago, leaving Uncle Tupelo to rename the band Wilco and head into the songs that we're about to hear. This is, I'm guessing, one from the album. Is that right, Jeff?
Yeah, it's called Should Have Been in Love.
Okay, Wilco live on KCRW.
2, 3, 4.
they got you believing they have no meaning, but they do. Your life's been stinking, your heart's been sinking, and you're too busy thinking to stop. You're blinking, you're blue. Should've been in love. Should've been in love. Should've been in love. Your mind's been racing, your heart's been chasing, and you might as well face it. Time's wasting, it's true. Your life's been stinking, your heart's been shrinking, and you're too busy thinking to stop. You're blinking, you're blue. Should've been in love. Should've been in love. Should've been in love. I know how it goes, so I just had to let you know I know. My life's been stinking, my heart's been sinking, and I'm too busy thinking to stop. I'm blinking, you're gone. Should've been in love. We should've been in love. We should've been in love.
Should have been in love. That's Wilco live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. Jeff Tweedy on vocal and guitar, Jay Bennett on lead guitar work, and Max Johnston doing dobro work on this tune. 3/5 of Wilco. The band is in full performance tonight at the Whisky for a set that'll start up about 10:30. Kevin Salem opens the show earlier in the evening, and then they head to Rhino Records tomorrow afternoon for an in-store at 1 o'clock in Westwood, and then tomorrow night at the Galaxy Concert Theater in Santa Ana. I should mention that we do have a new guitarist with Jay Bennett. And where did you guys meet up? How did you run into Jay?
Cracker Jack box.
What?
No. Milk carton.
Yeah. Have you seen this man?
No. Jay, how did we meet you?
I guess I was in a band that was opening for Uncle Tupelo.
What band was that?
Band called Steve Pride and His Bloodkin.
Oh, yeah? Was this a band from St. Louis also, or?
Champaign, Illinois.
Really? Okay. So you went to school at University of Illinois?
Sure did.
All right.
For a long time.
Too long?
Yeah.
All right. I love the name of the band, and, it's, I guess, I had forgotten what it meant, but it's Will Comply, right?
Yeah.
Will Comply.
There's no real significance to it, other than we're ready to kiss anybody's butt to sell a record.
Yeah.
Did you say butt?
I think so.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be up at 11:30.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
No, we get a good sound in here. I think you guys will be happy.
No,
with this
I
tape.
didn't mean to discredit this place.
I
It's
know.
really fun.
No, we're happy to have you guys here, and
It's Actually, I just like the way it sounded. Wilco.
Yeah.
Wilco.
I can imagine, because it's a great word.
Wilco, right.
Wilco, over and out.
If you just keep saying it, it gets
So
better.
keep saying it. Yeah, it gets better.
I liked it the first time I heard it. What's this next one? Is this passenger side, or what are we doing?
It's Box Full of Letters.
Great. Box Full of Letters. This is live from Wilco on KCRW.
All right. We'll be slightly in tune. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a box full of letters I think you might like to read. Some things that you might like to see, but they're all addressed to me. I wish I had a lot of answers, 'cause that's the way it should be. For all these questions being directed at me, I just can't find the time to write my mind the way I want it to read. You'll come back again, and I'll still be your friend. I got a lot of your records in a separate stack. Some things that you might like to hear, but I guess I'll give them back. I wish I had a lot of answers, 'cause that's the way it should be. For all these questions being directed at me, I just can't find the time to write my mind the way I want it to read. You'll come back again, and I'll still be your friend. Write my mind the way I want it to read. I just can't find the time to write my mind the way I want it to read.
Box Full of Letters. Wilco live on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic. We have in the studio Jeff Tweedy, guitar and vocals, Jay Bennett on guitar, and dobro work from Max Johnston. The other two, John and Ken, bassist and drummer, respectively, are still sleeping. Probably.
Yes.
You don't think they're listening, tuning in?
Oh, I guarantee you they're sleeping.
Okay, full band, all five will be at the Whisky tonight for a set that starts up about 10:30. Rhino Westwood tomorrow afternoon for an in-store performance at 1 o'clock, and then Santa Ana's Galaxy Concert Theater tomorrow night. Their new release, AM, is out on Sire Reprise. Look for it in the W section, Wilco, W-I-L-C-O, and that's called Box Full of Letters. Jay, now, I should point out, you're actually not on the record because
No, I'm not.
you came to the band, how long has it been now?
November?
Since November. Wow. Are you also are you one to write? Are you a writer as well?
Yeah, I think everybody in the band does, really.
Yeah, I know that John does. I've seen that turn up on the record, and so you'll be bringing more to the band as time goes on.
If Jeff lets us.
Yeah.
It's my band.
And I don't want anybody. I guess there is.
Keep your writing to yourself.
You mentioned in the first break that that with Uncle Tupelo and writing with Jay Farrar, that there was a tension in the relationship, the friendship, and the writing partnership that
There's already some here too.
is there.
That's what we're developing. So
Yeah, I
there
see.
wasn't enough
We're
going
working
into
on
the
it.
first
It takes a lot
record.
of effort.
When there's more of that, then we'll all put everybody's songs on the record.
Well, I guess this question is really about the tension that can be in a band and how that spurs creativity or how it sometimes hinders it. And
That's a line of crap.
which way? That it
Either
hinders
way.
it or that it...
Either way.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't think tension. I don't think. I think it works either way. People just use that to justify a situation which is somewhat dysfunctional. To make themselves feel better. Like, I'm putting up with this because the music's so good.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Well-
Which isn't necessarily. I don't think that's necessarily healthy. I think you should be, having fun playing music with your friends.
Yeah. The reason I brought it up, I guess, is because I saw in a recent review of a performance and of the band that the music felt more relaxed, and I thought that was an interesting point because I felt that on the record too, and I don't know if that's something that you feel or hear as you listen to it, or a relaxed.
I don't know if it's not something you can. I don't think you listen for while you're doing it or anything.
Right.
Just, this is really similar to the way we record in a lot of ways. Just
You mean this morning?
this morning,
Yeah.
kind of just feeling stuff out, going through the whole song, whether or not you're quite sure it's going to work or not, and
Letting it fly.
It's letting it happen. This feels somewhat relaxed for 11:45.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Then let's try to get a couple more in then.
Okay.
What's next?
I'm gonna
We've got some switcheroo going
I'm
on.
gonna croak one. I'm a croaker, not a crooner.
Okay, now Jay's headed over to the piano.
Yeah, it's called Passenger Side.
Great.
You ready, Jay?
Sure.
You want to start it?
No, you better.
Hey, wake up, your eyes weren't open wide. For the last couple of miles, you've been swerving from side to side. You're gonna make me spill my beer if you don't learn how to steer. Passenger side, passenger side. I don't like riding on the passenger side. Roll another number for the road. You're the only sober person I know. Won't you let me make you a deal? Just get behind the wheel. Passenger side, passenger side. I don't like riding on the passenger side. I should have been your driver. I should have been the one. I should have been your lover, but I haven't seen. Can you take me to the store and then the bank? I've got $5 we can put in the tank. I've got a court date coming this June. I'll be driving soon. Passenger side, passenger side. I don't like riding on the passenger side.
What do you mean croaking? Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
I think it sounds great.
Broker.
Passenger Side. That's from Wilco, band performing live in the studio. You can find this on their new release from Sire Reprise, AM. Wilco is the band, formerly known as Uncle Tupelo, 4 of the members of the band anyhow. They'll be appearing tonight at the Whisky A Go-Go for a show that starts up about 10:30. Kevin Salem opens the evening earlier, about 8:30 or so, and Wilco stops by Rhino Records tomorrow afternoon for an in-store at 1 o'clock, and then they head out to Santa Ana tomorrow night for a show at the Galaxy Concert Theater. If you'd like information on that show in Santa Ana, by the way, call 714-496-8930. 496-8930 in the 714 area code. You know, we had some calls, people wanting to hear some of your older songs, Jeff. Are you doing some of the older stuff that...
Yeah. Occasionally.
Yeah,
we do. I mean, we do a lot of the stuff that we played together in Uncle Tupelo, and then everyone. Most nights I play a couple songs on the acoustic guitar that are older.
You mean just by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, not every night, but some nights.
Huh. Do you want to do one this morning that way?
Why? Funny you should ask. Sure.
Oh, is everybody leaving?
No. Yeah, they're going. I'll do one.
Okay.
It's called Gun.
Great.
Falling out the window, tripping on a wrinkle in the rug, falling out of love, dear. It hurt much worse when you gave up. Don't tell me which way I ought to run, or what good I could do anyone. 'Cause my heart, it was a gun, but it's unloaded now, so don't bother climbing up the ladder. Breaking my shin on the very first round, waking up the neighbors. It's alright, they understand, they're just as dumb. They don't tell me which way I ought to run, or what good I could do anyone. 'Cause my heart, it was a gun, but it's unloaded now. So don't bother me now. Don't bother. Crawling back to you now. I sold my guitar to the girl next door. She asked me if I knew how. I told her I don't think so anymore. So don't tell me which way I ought to run, what good I could do anyone. 'Cause my heart, it was a gun, but it's unloaded now. So don't bother.
Thanks, Jeff. Gun, live from Jeff Tweedy of the band Wilco. That's a song that you'll find on the Uncle Tupelo album called Still Feel Gone, Rockville release from 1991.
Don't buy it, tape it.
Why?
Serious.
Really? Oh, Rockville didn't...
They never paid us a penny.
You're
so
kidding.
Go ahead and tape it.
Oh, man, that's awful. Pass the CD around then, huh? I want to ask you quickly, Jeff, about choice of recording sites. I mean, you guys have recorded over the years at Athens, Georgia, and Austin, Texas, and Fort Apache in Massachusetts. Wilco, though, you guys recorded in Nashville and in Memphis, too, I guess, right?
We recorded in Memphis.
Memphis.
And did a little bit of overdubbing and mixing, and well, all the mixing in Nashville, and put a few extra things on some stuff. You know, not that much, but a little bit in Nashville.
Now I'm guessing that since you do record mostly live, and you know, the recordings come out of the vibe and the situation and that sort of thing, that choosing the location, the locale of the recording sessions is important to you.
Yeah, definitely. You don't. It's always seems to work best to go someplace that's not really hectic, not like big cities. We never really recorded in a big city, other than I guess Boston. You know, but Boston's fairly laid back for a big city. But generally, do better when you go south. Seems like.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And the choice of being in Tennessee, did that was it because of the Memphis? You know, the musical attachments to those cities, or?
A lot of times it has a little bit to do with that, but more importantly, it's the studio, and that was a studio we went and checked out when we did the demos for the record, which ended up being half the record, and we really liked it, so we went back and did like the whole session there. But it's just easily recording in Memphis. It used to belong to the Barkays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was their overdub studio, and their offices were there and stuff, and it's totally out of the way, and it's really far away from like the industry centers, which, like for the music business, that's kind of good to like kind of make it hard for them to find you.
Yeah. I understand that. Well, we've got time for one more song, and we can either go out with a disc or do another live one. It's up to you guys. Either.
Gee, That's a lot of pressure.
Oh, I don't want to put you on the spot. I just saw that that Max had an instrument in hand, and I didn't know if that meant you wanted to do another one, or I've got a song queued up here if you want to just go out with a disc, though.
Yeah, we'll save some. We might as well save a few songs for the show.
Cool. Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks so much for dropping by and spending some time with us, and
thanks a lot for having us.
Well,
Appreciate it.
Come back and see us, okay?
Yeah.
It's Wilco on KCRW's Morning Becomes Eclectic.
If it's just your heart talking, I don't mind. If you wanna call me darling, that's just fine. That's just fine. But if it's your mind, it's wandering, it'll fall in line when I kiss your cheek, dear. Every time, every time. We used to have a lot of things in common, but you know now we're just the same. Yours had more than I really wanted. Ah, honey, help me. Ah, honey, help me pick up the change. If it's just your heart talking, listen every time. Dear, you can talk my ear off anytime, anytime. But if my mind starts wandering, won't be gone long. Whenever I hear your heart talking, it's a song, it's a song. We used to have a lot of things in common, but you know now we're just the same. Yours had more than I really wanted. Ah, honey, help me. Come on, honey, help me pick up. Ah, honey, help me pick up the change.
We just heard from Wilco's album AM on Sire Reprise Records, track called Pick Up the Change. Wilco appearing tonight at the Whisky with Kevin Salem opening. Tomorrow at Rhino Records in Westwood, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, in-store performance. Then tomorrow night in Santa Ana at the Galaxy Concert Theater, 8 o'clock show tomorrow night, again with Kevin Salem. I've got 5 pairs of tickets for our subscribers to check out the Wilco show at the Galaxy Concert Theater tomorrow night in Santa Ana. Subscribers also receive autographed copies of the new Wilco album, AM. If you haven't received anything from us in the past 90 days, call with your membership number 310-452-6700. This Wilco package up for grabs, first come, first served to our subscribers only. 310-452-6700. Autographed CD and tickets to tomorrow's show at Galaxy Concert Theater in Santa Ana. 310-452-6700. Again, my thanks to Wilco for joining us. Also thanks to John Staley, Jennifer Mandel for assisting me, Bob Carlson for engineering the live broadcast. Also thanks to Chuck Taggart and to my co-producer Tracy Saratine. I'm Chris Doritas, back Monday through Friday, 9 to noon. Monitor Radio's next. This is KCRW Santa Monica, KCRY Indio Palm Springs, KCRU Oxnard Ventura.